Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to part 2 of the Farmers Dynasty 2 playtest. I streamed this for, I think, 4 and a bit hours or 4 hours or something yesterday, which was really, really cool. And we had an absolute ball. I have been fixing all of this stuff up here, which is really, really cool. But I thought we would continue on and play as much of this as we possibly can. And we've got dirty clothing, so what we need to do, I need to go down to the bloody shop and buy myself a washing machine because I think I need a washing machine. You can see it's starting to repair all of this stuff through here. Done a lot of repairs on the house itself, which we will get to finishing at some point. But I think the best bet is we need to go and buy a washing machine because our clothes are dirty, and nobody's going to want any. Nobody's going to want anything done. There's no eggs in here. We've got chickens here. Chicken coop was the very first thing that I repaired. Let's just jump into the old ute here. And what we want to do is, I think it was general store, goods of all kind. It was general store, I can't remember where it was. There's the coffee shop down there, and over here, homewares store. This is where we want to go, over there. So we want to come out and we want to follow this around. All right, lovely. We can go into third person here, and I'm just getting lost. There we go. All right, so we'll drive down there and see how we go, right? We'll buy ourselves a washing machine because we've got 2 sets of clothes and they're both dirty. And on a social level, I still haven't been up to that castle up there yet. But on a social level, I think it's actually pretty important that you make sure that you are clean. So, and I did see a washing machine for sale. I do believe that we have a little bit of money, and I might be able to sell some wood off because I think I do I have wood in my inventory? Yeah, I do have a bit of wood in my, a little bit of firewood and stuff in my inventory. So unfortunately this thing goes very, very, very slow. But down here is some, I think it's some hydropower generation and stuff, and a dam, which is pretty cool. I like the map. The map is actually quite large, and I really do actually like it very much. There are other cars and vehicles driving around. We're in the mid-60s at this point in time. Now, I don't know whether it becomes... I don't know whether it runs through the ages and stuff, if you know what I mean. Like, because it is about having a dynasty, so, or a dynasty, if you would like to say it that way. So whether once I get married and have children and stuff, and eventually cark my whether my son takes over or what happens, but from there, and whether like the whole dynasty continues, kind of like it does in medieval dynasty. Okay, and I never got to that point in the original Farmers Dynasty either. And yes, I am saying dynasty. I know that in America you pronounce it dynasty, but I'm saying dynasty because that's how we pronounce it here. All right, homewares store. Beautiful. In we go. In we go. This is, nope, this is the market, so it's not the homewares store. Oh, the homewares store is over there, I think. All right, let's jump out of here. We'll head into Daisy Market and we'll see if we can sell some stuff off, yeah? There we go.
Hi there.
Nice
Talk to Ruby.
you.
Okay, care to trade?
Care to trade?
Sure.
All right, so I think we can sell all of that wood for $600, which is going to be a good thing. There we go. We'll get rid of all of that wood there. I don't think there's anything else that we want to sell at this point. We could sell some more rubble, I guess, if we wanted to. How much do we get for that? Not much at all. We want to keep hold of our glass, but there's the washing machine there. We want to buy one of those for $624. So, and that's going to go in our house, and it's going to allow us to clean our clothes. and keep sort of social appearances up a little bit more. So perfect. Very happy about that. Let's get out here. There we go. This suit has such a poor turning circle on it, I swear. It really does. But I have been really enjoying this so far, and I'm really excited about it coming out. We can have a drink of coffee and stuff. In the playtest at the moment, you can do everything. You can sow your crops. You can you can develop relationships. You can renovate your house and buy furniture and all that type of stuff. You're limited to 12 skill points. So for the playtest itself. So. And at the moment, that's the only limitation that I've seen, other than, a lot of the other, like the newer farming equipment and stuff like that isn't in the game yet, or isn't in the playtest. It's probably in the game, but it looks like we're going to have like old Massies. Not really Massies. I think they're called something else in this, but they look like the old Massey Fergusons, the old Mercedes Benzes and stuff like that, which is really cool. So here we are. But they've got an orchard down there. I have found a place that has a cedar, so I'm guessing that they're going to want us to do some work so that we can do some work for them and have the cedar. We'll probably try and do that today as well, but I thought I'd better wash my clothes first. I thought that'd be a really good start. So let's actually just park the ute in here, shall we? With the if the turning circle allows us to get in there. There we go. This is our little garage there, and our tractor. And let's just stop there. Beautiful. All right, where are we going to put the washing machine? Well, the washing machine needs to go into our house. What room is going to be the laundry for our house? So this is the big kitchen area and dining area. This room in here is a something. I don't know exactly what. Up the stairs there, this is the bathroom. I think we could probably put the washing machine in the bathroom, actually, for now. Put away washing machine, and we'll stick it right there. There we go. And what we want to do is we want to probably remove our clothing. Put on casual clothes. No, we can't. Okay, can we? Yes, we can. Store casual clothes. We do. That's 62% dirty. We do need to, or can we not? Because we're wearing something else. Let's go up into. I think the bedroom was up here. I'm trying to remember where everything was while we were doing all these renovations and everything. But I think this was the bedroom, and in the wardrobe here. Let's take the winter coat. Let's no, we won't store the winter coat. We'll take the winter coat, and we'll see if we can change that over. Hang on a sec. Let's put on winter coat. So you do have to be very careful as well that you don't overheat yourself. I'm also going to drink myself a cup of coffee just to get some energy up. And there we go. I'm going to store casual clothes in there, and that should clean them. So we'll let that clean. While that is happening, what do we need to do? Well, we've got some tasks that we need to do. If we go into our map and quests, we do need to go back down and feed the dog. Is he down here somewhere? Looks like he is. We're waiting for a kitten to be grown enough from this lady down here. And Nellie and Nathan live around here, and they need some other stuff to be done as well. So we'll probably head over and do that. What I do want to do, Let's go into here, and they are, let's take those casual clothes, and we shall remove those. We shall put these on, and then we'll stick this one in the washing machine. There we go, and let that go. All right, tasks. How are we going for our hunger? We're comfortably full. We're a little bit tired. I think we'll drink another cup of coffee. There we go. And we might head down now to... we'll head over there and see what they've got to do, what they've got for us to do. It does say that we need to restore our greenhouse, which we kind of have. But I don't know whether anything's growing because we've got seedlings and stuff in there. I'm not sure exactly how much it takes to grow, and I couldn't find any way of watering stuff either. So let's pick up some of that, some of those old building materials. There we go. Do we have anything else? Yes, we do. We've got to repair that. So there was obviously some that I missed out on here. It's just a matter of repairing it all with junk at the moment. Basically, we're just repairing everything with junk, like covering windows with glass and stuff like that. Until, but there is a place where we can actually purchase some building stuff as well. Got these areas over here that need fixing. There we go. I thought we did all of this on stream. I thought we did the whole thing. Let's get you fixed. We'll get you fixed. Is there anything else in here that needs fixing? Yep, that needs fixing. That needs fixing. There, and can't see anything else over here in this corner. This needs fixing as well. Alright, so we've got that. So hopefully everything starts to repair itself. I mean, starts to grow now, because I can't see anything else. There we go. There's a little bit over there that we missed out on as well. So we'll repair that. You've fixed your farm building greenhouse. The neighbours appreciate your hard work, and you've received 2 social points. There we go. Nice. So that is so that's sorted that out. Cool. Let's take that out of our hands. Let's go and see what these guys want. We'll go and we might take. I think we'll take the tractor down there. Although they've got nothing, they've got no work down there to do, I don't believe. So we'll jump in here and we'll take this down and see what they need doing. Head out here and off we go. We'll spin around to there. Now we do have a field that is there we go. That's the Massey lookalike there. I'm really excited about getting to the point where I actually have that tractor. So, but yeah, on the channel there is, once this has been released, there is going to be a full series on it, akin to my Lumberjack series, so keep your eye on that. I think there was 170 videos or something I did with Lumberjacks, I think. I don't know, I might be over-exaggerating that. It might have been 70-something. No, I reckon it was 100 and something. So we'll definitely be doing that once this has been released. So keep your eye out. Keep your eye out. I'm not exactly sure when it will actually be released, but my gosh, I'm excited about it. Right, let's just park here, and we'll. I think the animations getting in and out of the vehicles is actually really, really good. Let's see what these guys want.
Hi, Nathan. How are you? So you've returned. Nice to see you. Yep, I did. Mia says hi, by the way. Got to go and visit her someday. But well, what brings you in? Was just thinking, how about some more work? I could help you with those buildings. Interested? Maybe. Talk to Nellie. She may have something to offer.
Oh, Nellie may have something to offer. Nellie!
Hi, Nellie. How are you?
Nice. Thanks. And thanks for helping us with that barn. Can I help you?
I mean, can I help you? I might work on the rest of your buildings, but...
You don't work for free, I know. Still not much money here, but I tell you what. We are soon expecting some new animals coming by. A few cows and pigs. We have a field, but barren. It needs some ploughing, cultivating. It should be a nice pasture soon. If you take care of that field for us, I think we can spare one of each.
Come on.
Ooh.
One? You mean like one cow and one pig? Sorry, but it's hardly a bargain.
All right. Make it 2 cows and say, hell, 5 pigs. Deal?
Still a lot of work, but I can surely use some food. Deal.
All right.
All right, there we go. 2 cows and 5 pigs. So one of the things that I love about this is the bartering system and stuff like that. So we're going to need to we are now going to need to go back and grab our tractor, and we need to plow first and then cultivate after we've done our 735,000 point turn. Okay, and this is the field that we need to do. So what I'd like to do is keep that on there and then run around the edges of the field so that we know exactly where the edge of the field is, and then we can work to the edges, which is pretty cool. I do tend to do these realistically usually, so usually sort of up and down, and then do the headlands. But I think for the sake of this, we're probably just going to go around and do the edges first, and then I'll do the up and downs. So I wouldn't normally be turning a tractor with a plow on it. That's just not how it works. But all right. There we go. So we'll keep this moving, and once we've got this done, then I'll do some up and downs, and I think we might go into the classic old time lapse, which I was doing in Lumberjack's Dynasty and stuff a long time ago when I was doing the series, just to keep stuff moving along, if you know what I mean. So let's get all of this, now that we've got this area marked out. There we go. And we'll raise you, and off we go. Let's do this, guys. Okie dokie, so there we go. We have ploughed Nellie's field. I'm sorry, but the inner child in me, the inner child of me just plays something in my head that you just don't want to know. Ploughing Nellie's field. Now she needs a little bit of cultivation, so we're going to head back home now, and we're going to grab ourselves our cultivator, and then we're going to cultivate Nellie's field. It is currently midday. We're kind of running out of energy, so what we might do, I think, is we might chop down a few trees so that we can earn a little bit more money, and because we've got plenty of trees on our farm that we can chop down. So we'll chop those down so that we can earn some extra money, and then we'll probably sleep for the night, I reckon. And once we've slept for the night, we can go down and cultivate Nellie's field. We'll give her a little bit of a rest after we've ploughed her field, and then we'll sort of take it from there. The only reason being is that we are running sort of low on energy now. We could knock it out really, really quickly. Shut up, Noble. We could knock one out really, really quickly. But like knock her field out really, really quickly. But we probably won't. I think we'll just we'll just do a couple of other tasks as well, because we actually really need to earn a little bit of money and stuff as well, so that we can actually move down into our house. Oh, come on, there we go. So let's put the park brake on and jump out of there, and we'll leave that job on there. I didn't close that door, which I probably should. And we probably need to look for watering cans and stuff as well, because I am wondering, I have repaired this in preparation for crops, but we also have the task of repairing our windmill as well, which we've done. So we now have power to the house. Where is my axe? My axe is in F3. Alright, so what we need to do now is we need to run around here and chop the tree. There we go. Well, we don't actually have to run around, to be honest, so there we go. A little bit of the old tree chopping, and I do believe that the things like the you can do logging completely in this when the game's going to be released. So I believe that the Scorpion and all of the logging equipment and stuff like that is going to be. Look at that. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. The logging and all of that stuff is like the machinery is going to be in the game as well. So that is really, really cool. All right, so we'll grab that. We'll chop this log like that, and we'll chop that. Where's our next bit? Over here. There we go. Now, I'm not selling them as large wood. I am actually going to sell them as like firewood. So we'll chop this one, and that'll do that. There we go. And we'll chop you as well. So there you go. So that's given us 47. Now we sold 100 and was it 115 or something? For $600, which is actually pretty cool. So we'll keep chopping this stuff down. We'll get a couple of these done, and there we go. And that'll give us a little bit of money, and you can see our energy is going down. Now, there's a couple of ways to redo your energy. You can only sleep at night in this. You can't. I don't believe you can sleep at any time. Or am I? No, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't sleep at any time in this. So, which means that when you are running out of energy, you can drink coffee. Coffee gives you a boost, although only a slight boost in energy. But it does give you a boost in energy. Or you can sit in front of a campfire and relax for a little bit as well, which is really, really cool. And that restores your energy relatively quickly, to be honest. So what have we got? We've got 86. So yeah, the more money that we can make, the better off we're going to be. Now we'll chop that down, and we'll give this tree a little bit of a chop. I like how it automatically crouches when you get to the bottom of the, like when you get close enough to the tree to chop it. So let's get that down and let that fall. I really like the sounds and the animations that they do with the trees falling and stuff like that. So they've done that really, really well. There we go. We'll get you. We'll go in here and we'll chop you. We'll chop this off there, and there we go. Lovely. And chop you for firewood. Come on. There we go. Right, we'll chop this one here. Now I'm guessing we could load these up and sell them as full logs if we were so inclined, but like that. If we had the means to be able to load them, but at the moment we don't anyway. I like the fact that you can chop the bushes down and stuff like that. See how it automatically crouches down like that. There we go. So we'll give this one a chop as well. This engineer's site that they put in this game, absolutely fabulous. Like, it's amazing. It's really, really good. That they managed to that they put that in the game. So there we go, choppy, and down she goes, and it's going to almost hit that tree. I'd like to hear a really big boom as it hits the ground. That would actually be really, really cool. Okay, we'll chop you, and we'll chop you off as well. Sweet. Come on, we'll find that spot there. There we go, and we'll find that spot there as well, if I can find it. I can't. There we go. I think we found it there. All right. A little bit of work doing. Remember that this is only a play test, so it's not necessarily it's not what it's going to be when it releases. So there's a couple of little things there, like these little hit boxes and stuff that they can repair and fix up as they go. So we'll chop you off there, and we'll grab you, and we will grab you as well. So that gives us 178. I think we might do one more. What do you reckon? Should we do one more? Just to see how much. That'll probably get us about $700. Now, I don't know whether we can actually use the raw timber that we chopped from the trees. You would have noticed that there was some clean timber areas on our house and stuff. You can't see. Oh, you can see it from here, up the sort of up the top there. You can see some clean timber. Now, I don't know whether or not that clean timber was from using straight wood from a tree, or whether it was I don't know how it was so clean, because then the other stuff that I was fixing was not necessarily as clean. So, like, it wasn't fresh timber, it was like we were using sort of scrap bits and pieces instead. So let's chop that down as well, and that gives us 217. All right, so if we run over here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I will show you what I am talking about. So I reckon you can see that cleaner, that nicer timber up the top there, and you can see it on that fence over there as well. And you can see it in these bits and pieces as well. I think, and I may be wrong, but I think if we grab that and move it down into... Can we move it down into there? It wants us to create a fireplace. So maybe it's not. I don't know how I got that. I don't know how I got that stuff. So if I go back into there, I think our junk is our old repair materials. See, I don't think we can put glass in here either. So, and we can't put those down here. Is it only F5 that we can put those in? Put away old materials. No. Oh, okay. So there is places that we can stack it. That we can create a fireplace, and that we can use. Okay. So if I go into F5, I don't think I don't think that's going to. I don't think that's going to do it. So now we do have this. Should I be watering these plants in here with this? I forgot that I actually purchased this as well. Let's open that up. Doesn't look like we can use this in here. Can we fill it up at the well maybe? Perhaps. Doesn't look like we can. Doesn't look like there's any option to do that. Hide watering can. I was just thinking that that may have been what I was missing in here. But like nothing seems to be dying, so I mean we've got a whole pile of basil. We've got plenty of stuff in here. Plenty of stuff. Let's clean up some of this stuff, shall we? We'll get that. Pick up that junk. We'll pick up that as well. All of this glass is all handy as well, but I don't know what we can actually use the glass for. Like whether it's at some point we'll be able to convert it to actual glass, because I haven't been down to the builders section yet either. I want to leave that stuff there because I'm one of those people that really likes junk on farms. And in a greenhouse you'd find these pots and stuff, wouldn't you? You know, pots and barrels and all that type of stuff, but possibly not the cardboard boxes and the glass bottles. It looks like we drink a hell of a lot, by the way. There we go. I like to leave those. I mean, I can pick those up because they're junk, but I do like to leave those sort of lying around as well, because you would expect to find them in a greenhouse. Now we've got lots of storage in here. We've got different storage areas and stuff like that. We've got a whole pile of bricks here. That's classed as old junk. This stuff is classed as old junk as well, which kind of makes sense. There's quite a bit there. Grab these old aerosol cans, old junk there, old junk there. So that kind of cleans that up. But I think we can probably put our own stuff in as well. So, like once we get our own furniture, we can lay that out as well. So there you go. Just from the fire perspective, let's just go into here. I just want to see if I can. Where did I put my equipment? I reckon I put it in. We're actually over encumbered now. I think I put my equipment in. Yeah, you have a lot of trouble getting upstairs when you're over encumbered. Do we have a chest? I've got a chest in here somewhere. Where is it? It's downstairs, the storage chest, I think. Yeah, it is. So we'll head out here and we'll go downstairs. And we will be able to buy newer materials and paint and all of that type of stuff as well. Is it in here where the kitchen was? Yeah, it is. So if I go into here, did I put my... no, it's automatically there, isn't it? Okay, let's maybe store the watering can because we don't need that. Let's store the fabric because we don't need that at the moment. The rest of the stuff will keep on us. I do need to check the fire and stuff, but we're not over encumbered anymore. So it's really easy to become over encumbered in this if you're not careful. If you're just sort of naturally picking up all of that stuff. If I go into F5 now, we should be able to repair this fence, or repair all of these fences in fact. And I'm looking forward to being able to get the I'm guessing we should be able to buy the whippersnipper as well, which we will purchase. We will definitely purchase the whippersnipper so that we can actually clean up our garden area and stuff. But yeah, we can sit here and we can light the fireplace, sit down on the bench, and you'll see down in the bottom left hand corner our energy is going up. So which is actually really, really cool. So plenty of work to do on the farm, guys. Plenty of other stuff to do in the game, which we will be doing. But for now, I'm going to sit here and rejuvenate my energy. And then in the next episode, the first thing we're going to do is go and cultivate Nellie's field. And then we'll probably go and do some other jobs, and I'll see if we can get hold of a seeder so that we can seed our field. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. Bye.